yard work out here today, getting some things ready for springtime. And I wanted to shoot a short video on a little mini greenhouse system that I put together for getting a lot of my seeds started early. Didn't want to spend a lot of money on building a big greenhouse, and really I don't want a big greenhouse at this time because I don't know how much longer I'm going to live here. But I wanted to come up with something where I could set my seeds, you know, so that I could get them started a little bit earlier. I could do it with a grow light inside, but I had this shelf, and what I did was I took this shelf and I kind of converted it into a temporary place to get my seeds started. So let me show you what I got. Okay, I've got here one of these standard shelf units, like you might see up at Lowe's or any other place. And what I did was I just wrapped it in plastic. Now last year, when I wrapped it in plastic, it was a big pain trying to keep the plastic on because it kept blowing off. So this year what I did was I took these strips of, they were really like quarter round shoe molding, and wrapped the ends of the plastic around it, and then took the wire and just tied it off. That keeps it real strong. And I wrapped it right around the back and right around this side. This was all one continuous sheet. Then I rolled this, tied this off, and left enough to create a door, and which I did the same thing with just wire. And then I take my door, I close it, and I have two pieces of wire here, and that's it. Simple. Now for the top, I just made a wooden frame and wrapped it in plastic. And the reason I did that was sometimes this thing will get too hot in here. Some days it's too hot, so I wanted to kind of leave it in a situation where I could prop it up so that some of the air would get out, so that we wouldn't burn up anything. So within this, now we've all seen these type of shelves up at Lowe's and the different places. Somebody gave me this free a couple years ago when they were moving, and it's really come in handy, a lot more so than I thought. So what I've done is I've started putting my seeds. I have another area where I've got them started as well, and I'm probably going to move them all over to here because this is going to work out pretty good, I think. Now, another thing that I did is I put a 5-gallon bucket of water in the bottom, and this kind of worked out for two reasons. One, it put a lot of weight at the bottom, because you can imagine, should a little bit of a wind come up, it could blow this thing right over. So that water helps keep it anchored down a little bit. And also, I can just reach right in here with a little cup or whatever, get water to water where I need the water. It's real handy right there. So this has been a kind of an interesting thing. I'll see how it works out this year. But if you've got a shelf hanging around, you might want to consider making something like that.